Hey, welcome to the 2-year anniversary thingy. I don't even know what this is. I kind of decided to just chuck this together in my spare time. I was actually going to record this facial video thingy like a week before the anniversary, but I'm recording this the night before. So, hopefully I can get this out on time. I'm hoping I can get it out on time though. But let me just start off by saying, 2 years ago, I was sitting at this actual very desk. I had this desk when I made my channel. But I was sitting at this desk, and I was thinking, you know what, I want to make a YouTube channel. I want to make videos in my spare time. And at that point, it was pretty easy. Like, all I had to do was just put on my trial version of Bandicam and just record for like 10 minutes, and I just upload it straight there. No editing, no adjustments, no volume. You know, the audio in the game was a lot louder than my actual voice. It was shitty. It was bad at the start, but you know, all channels normally start off pretty bad. You know, they have the occasional few that start off, you know, with really professional shit. But I started off with just a shitty laptop, my laptop microphone and a mouse. That's all I had at the start, and since then it's gone up a little bit. Now I have like 2 monitors, a gaming computer right down there. I have a lot more now. I have this headset, I have this chair that I sit on now. A lot has changed. And over that time we've managed to get how many? We've managed to get 344 subscribers, 26,166 views at the moment, and we're nearing 400 videos on here, so it's quite amazing, to be honest. You know, it's quite funny looking back at where I've been, and you know, seeing it now. It's like it's really weird, to be honest. It's really weird. But you know, it's been a great 2 years. I've had a lot of fun making videos and stuff, and I've enjoyed seeing the channel progress and all that over time. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story, if you will. So let's just take a little bit of a trip. So it was year 6. This would have been 4 years ago, because I'm in year 9 now. But I was at school. It was my last year, and where I used to go to school, there's about 30 to 25 students, and there's like 12 going there now. So fantastic. But my teacher, we were having a final interview before, you know, parent-teacher interview thingy, before I moved on to intermediate, which was going to be a pretty big step in my life, where I was going to basically, it was going to be a pretty big step in my life, and I was nervous, as you would be, you know, considering the school I am at now is tiny compared to some around the world. Like, mine only had like 350 kids, so you know, it's not exactly enormous, but it was enormous for me, and it was a big step. And you know, I was sitting there, you know, teacher telling me, you know, he's gonna do well at school, you know, he's got the good grades and all that stuff. And what she said next was interesting. She said that I would never have a good social life. She pretty much would have thought I had a social disability of some sort, and it upset me so much that she said that, and it seems weird looking back, like, you know, to now, and I have a lot of friends online, I have a lot of friends offline, I consider myself a considerably social person. I won a public speaking award last year, and it's amazing to think that I pretty much proved this teacher wrong. I made friends easily. I'm a good, you know, yeah, I proved the teacher wrong. And, it's awesome to know that I've done that, and that I've proved to myself, I am a social person, and I am a part of society. So, that's interesting, but getting away from that shit. So when I started off this channel, I was, PvP crafter. Now, that was definitely not my most genius naming scheme. And around, January 2016, I was thinking, the name is retarded. I'm moving away from Minecraft content. I'm moving more towards Counter-Strike and other games, that aren't Minecraft related. And I thought I need a name change. So I sat for ages, and I came up with Foxy, or Foxy, or Fox, or whatever the fuck you want to call me now. And it's gotten to the point where people actually start calling me that in real life, and it's funny. I jumped on Skype call and someone said, "Hey, Fox." I'm like, hold on a second, that's me. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I changed the icon, I changed the banner and everything, and it's moved around a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, it's pretty good. So I'm happy to be where I'm at right now. To know that, I've done this well with my channel, over the time I've been doing YouTube, my video making skills have gone up a lot. I've learned, cutting, special effects, zooming in and out, pretty basic stuff, honestly, compared to what other people do, but, I've managed to build up my skills to a point. And, honestly, all I can say there is that it's awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to acknowledge some people now that have helped me over my YouTube time. So let's go, I guess. So first of all, I want to thank Cara Picard Designs. I don't know if you know her at all, but she made the banner and the icon for my channel, and there's a new banner coming soon that she's recently broke a few of her fingers, and that's not good. So, she needs to, heal them up, and she'll be making me a new banner soon. And she's doing that for free for me, and it's really awesome, because not only is she, doing the channel art for me for nothing, it's just that, because I do art in my spare time, which I haven't had very much of recently. But, I haven't much time to do it, but she's given me tips, advice, help with doing that, and it's awesome that she's helping me with that. Just everything that she does for me is amazing and helpful, and overall she's awesome. So go check her out, please do me a favor, subscribe to her, look at her content, be active with her, because she's awesome. So second of all, I want to mention Epic. Now me and Epic, we don't do as many videos anymore as we used to, because school's a bitch. It keeps us, not doing stuff, and he is busy with his own stuff on his channel, and, we're also trying to get Flubber back up soon. If you don't know what Flubber was like our joined channel, if you will. There's about 4 or 5 of us, and we worked on videos, making them. I was one of the editing people, being Epic were editors, and the other guys were, the content creators, but it stopped because school came back around and we all kind of just ran out of time, so we got rid of all the videos on the channel. We only done about 35, 36, and we got rid of them. They're still there. They're actually privated, would you believe? But we're hoping to come back really soon, because I miss it. I miss making the videos there, and I'm hoping, we can bring it back soon. But yeah, Epic, anyways, I got sidetracked a little bit there. Epic, he's awesome. He's the reason why I have a good sense of humor, to be perfectly honest. Recording with him was always so much fun, and, I'd be smiling, and I'd be happy the entire time. I'd actually be enjoying myself, and I do enjoy myself in a lot of my content. But he was just, he was the one that just made it just that little bit better. Um, but yeah, thanks Epic. Hopefully we can get to recording soon. He's had a little bit of issues with this. He wrote all his videos from his channel, so I don't know what's going on with him at the moment. I saw his video, but I couldn't hear very well because the bloody headphones of mine and all that stuff. But yeah, thanks Epic. I love you too. I love you, dude. One more important person, I'd say, is my friend and my absolute favorite, Rachel. She's been a really big help. You know, she's helped me, you know, get the motivation to actually, you know, do something. You know, there are times where I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I don't want to record, or I don't really want to make a video. But, you know, she's given me video ideas and stuff, and, you know, she's the reason why I'm doing the Kitty Pals Matchmaker series, which is something that I do enjoy, and I want to try and stay consistent on. She's overall been just awesome, and yeah, she's been helping me since like February, like early February this year, and she's been, as I said before, a really big help. So thanks, Rachel. But I'm just gonna go through my my average peeps list thingy, and I'm just gonna go through the people that, you know, I know really well, and no, I'm gonna say thank you to them because they're there for a reason, you know. They're there for a certain reason. So we have my friend, my boy, my bud Caleb, or Merc. He's a good bloke, and he's also really cool to record with, and he's pretty much the reason why I actually play Counter-Strike. We have Jace Pyro. Now, I've only gotten to know Jace or Jaden quite recently. I met him a while ago, but I've only really been talking to him much for the last few months. And he's a really cool dude, I have to admit. He's an awesome bloke. And, you know, he's positive, he makes good content, and all that stuff. And he's branching out to more variety of games as I did. You know, he did Minecraft pretty much only Minecraft and Yu-Gi-Oh! But now he's moving on to other stuff, so that'll be awesome, and I wish him luck with that. Cyborg Geeks, now, I need to record with Saul or Cyborg Geeks really soon. I do. I miss him so much. And I recorded with him, like, we were planning to record, like, April 2015, and we didn't get to it till, like, November 2015. And we haven't made a video since. So we need to find some time in each other's, you know, schedules to make a video together. Yeah, and we have Creative Collective now. It switched owners, actually very recently, would you believe? It was Shana, and she pretty much owned it, but then she had a few issues and stuff, and the channel's moved to a new owner, who I'll be mentioning later on, Captain Delugo. So yeah, Creative Collective was awesome, because they released channel trailers and stuff, and when I found out the channel, it was awesome. I loved it almost instantly, and I was, you know, they had like a Google Plus group and everything, and it was amazing. But as I said, a few things came across, and ownership switched, and hopefully, Delugo can maybe reopen the Google Plus. I think it's still open, but no one really posts there anymore, so maybe he can like, re-announce it or something. We'll see how that goes. And I guess I might as well just address Delugo too. So Captain Delugo. Now I have not known him for very long, to be honest, and we've never made a video together, but which we should at one point, definitely. But why I like Delugo so much is that he's so positive. Like, he's really nice. He's a bloody nice person. He makes really good content that I always find myself laughing at. Like, whenever I watch one of his videos, I just can't help just laughing and enjoying it. And he's exciting. He's just, everything about him is just awesome. To be really honest, he's just really, really awesome. And honestly, he's 161 subscribers. He deserves more than that, man. He deserves thousands. So hopefully, I want to see his channel grow eventually. I want to see that. But yeah, Delugo, you're awesome, man. Jimmy Troes, whose name isn't even fucking Jimmy. So Jimmy Troes, he is, out of all my friends I've ever done videos with, he is by far the person I've known the longest. We met, when we were both 10 years old. and he came and moved into near where I lived, and we became friends pretty quickly once we knew we both loved Bakugan. And he very recently got unlimited internet and, you know, his own computer. He's getting his own setup building up. He's gonna get a PC hopefully soon, or hopefully soon. I can't wait for that, because then he can make videos a lot more and a lot easier. But he's awesome, he's fun to record with and everything, and yep, that's him. We have Tweety, or Logan. Now, he's a good bloke, he makes good content. He's a bit of a shit cunt. He's a bit of a cunt, but, you know, he's a cunt in a good way, you know? that sounds really fucking mean. But, yeah, you're a cunt in the best way possible, if that counts. And then lastly, B the Crafty. Now, I have never made a video with B. I've been in a video with her before, because she was in Psych, a while ago. And even though I don't make videos with her, and I probably never will, or might one day, I don't bloody know. But, one thing I like about B is that she's a big inspiration. Like, just everything about who she is. Like, if you want to know more about her, just go ahead, look at her channel and stuff. But how strong she is as a person, like, she takes criticism really well, and just everything about what she does, I just find inspiring and amazing. So, there's not much I can really add to that, but, you know, overall, she's an amazing person, amazing content creator. You need to go check her out. And yeah, that's it. But that's it for the whole 2-year anniversary. I have been rambling for 17 minutes. Fucking hell. But yeah, thank you all so much for being, for watching my content. If you do, I know that, I don't get a huge amount of views, and I don't know, like, how many of my subscribers are actually active and all that, but I'm just appreciative for every single person that watches my content and thinks it's good or bad. I take criticism. But yeah, that's it. Here's for another year. I can't wait till I hit 3 years. That'll be really interesting. I'm waiting for the day I reach 5 years, which will be quite tremendous. And one thing might I add, right? Luna, if you don't know who he is, he's like a really popular YouTuber. He's about to hit 1 million. I'd say pretty soon. He made his channel 2 months before I did. He has nearly 1 million subs. I'm still stuck on the 344 subscribers, but he deserves it. He's a cool guy, and his stories are pretty good. So yeah, anyways, that's it. I've been talking for too long, but I will see you guys sometime soon. Okay, see you guys.